allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. Vince.
Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together this evening. We ask that you watch over our meeting and you guide our hearts and our minds that we can all work together to make good decisions for our community. And as we enter this holiday season, we ask that you bless all of our homes and fill them with peace, joy, hope, and love. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, how about a moment of silence for Detective Joe Seals, the Jersey City cop that just was slaughtered up in Jersey City last week. Thanks.
Thank you.
All those other victims as well.
What's his name, Joe Seals? This is to advise the meeting notices covering this meeting have been sent and posted as required under the Open Public Meetings Act.
Thank you, Lynn. Welcome, everybody, to our December 18th, 2019 council meeting. I apologize, just getting over a cold, and if I lose my voice, I have Vince and the princess to take over. Okay. We need approvals for December 4th, 2019 council meeting, and executive session minutes. Need a first and second, please.
So moved. Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
You? Yes. Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
As you might be aware, that we're not doing an ugly contest, sweater contest, but my vote's for Vince.
I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
God bless you all. Okay, I need approval for payroll and expenses. First and second, please.
Second.
Any questions?
Yeah, I had one question. For 19-02087, it says Home Depot Services, or Credit Services, and it just says blanket. What's that for?
The Deputy Mayor, Public Works, and other entities, we have opened a line of credit, if you will, with Home Depot. And rather than going through the normal purchase order process for every little nut, screw, and bolt that they need, we create a small blanket account. Access is limited to department heads, in particular John Doring.
All right, that makes sense. All right.
Okay, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Public comment, open it up to the public, anything for agenda items only. Seeing nobody, we want to close the public portion. Move right into the agenda. Ordinance number 23, 2019, public hearing and adoption, amending ordinance number 5, 2019, salaries and wages. First and second, please.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Ordinance number 24, 2019, public hearing and adoption. Charter 210/37, Article 2 of the Code of the City of Brigantine, as related to fees. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions?
I'd just like to make a comment on that. This has to do with the 4x4 permits, and something actually I just wanted to kind of put out there publicly with this, and I had a good conversation with the mayor when we first started to look into these fees. I usually have concerns when it comes to raising fees, and one of the good questions that he proposed to me is we start to look at the changes and the things that, and the services that we're providing down at the jetty and the Cove beaches. is this really something that should be, put on all the taxpayers of Brigantine, or is it something that should be paid for by the people who use those services at those beaches? And it's definitely a good point, because it wasn't something that I had thought of, and I think it's very good too. And one of the concerns I had with that, though, is there are a lot of retirees and senior citizens who are on fixed incomes who do use that, and I know that they get the discount, but there's also some families here, and I didn't want to price them out of the market. So one of the things that was actually really worked out by council is to make sure that if you're purchasing your permit early, it's that $200 fee, which makes it reasonable for families here in Brigantine and people who might not have a lot of money. And then also when it hits that, I believe the May 1st date, that it goes up to $300. And I think that that was a really good compromise to make sure, one, we can take care of our Brigantine families, and two, make sure that the people who are using the most out of these services are the ones who are paying towards those services. And I think it should be something that's noted as we move forward with this.
Thank you, Vince.
Vince, just to clarify, you have to apply for this in person. It can't be done online or anything.
Oh, for the 4x4 fees, do we sell those through the
No.
Bipley? Yeah, you have
I
to
didn't
come in
think so.
person.
You have to
yeah.
come in.
But you
and buy 'em.
have to have all your documents, but I
Right,
wasn't
yeah.
sure whether there was any way to...
And you have to have a four-wheel drive there.
Yes.
Can't be all-wheel
Yes,
drive.
Definitely.
Or you get your picture taken and put on a calendar.
Just had a question regarding the wording. Is this the way, in the narrative, under beach vehicle four-wheel drive permit, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth line down, permit purchased in December of the following year, okay, through April 30th of the current year? Is that the way it's always been worded?
I'm pretty sure it has.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we let them buy them
Christmas
early.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to open it up to the public. Anybody from the public, which I see none. I'm going to close the public portion. Can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri,
Yes.
Haney,
Yes.
DeLucre.
Yes.
Reardon,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Ordinance number 25 of 2019, public hearing and adoption, amending Charter 284, Section 44, Schedule 13? 8? Is it V of 8? Okay. Inspections of the code of the city of Brigantine. Your first and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I'm going to open up to the public. I see no public portion. I'm going to close it to the public and ask council if they have any. Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri,
Yes.
Haney,
Yes.
DeLucre.
Yes.
Reardon,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Ordinance number 26, 2019, public hearing and adoption dedicating the easement for construction of a bulkhead, block 4420, lots 8, 9, and 10. Can I have a first and second?
So moved, sorry.
Second.
Going to open it up to the public. Anybody have any questions on this ordinance? I see none. I'm going to close the public portion. Ask council if they have any questions. Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Yes.
Lettieri, Haney,
Yes.
DeLucre.
Yes.
Reardon,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2019-208, cancellations of outstanding checks. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Roxanne, you want to explain these outstanding checks?
Yes, this is just a housekeeping item.
Jim, can you give her a microphone just in case people at home?
Every year, we try to go through and look at outstanding checks that are at least 6 to 8 months old, and we clear them out. If we don't, then eventually we have to sheet them to the state. So we try to keep on top of that, because it's something the auditors even look at. So these checks haven't been cashed. We can't confirm or get any contact with people as to whether we could reissue them, but we keep the documentation, and if someone comes to claim that check belonged to them that we couldn't verify, we'll reissue it at another time.
Thank you, Roxanne. Any questions from council? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-209, canceling a portion of the 2019 appropriations. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Roxanne, you want to over that?
Yes, with the golf course utility, of course, there's the revenue and then there's the operating expenses. In coordination with ACIA, we have determined what we anticipate our spending to be by the end of the year for that particular contract. And we had budgeted $790,000, and they're coming in at $732,000. So I've canceled $56,000 worth of expenses. And they do a good job all year long looking at what their revenue is versus what they're spending in expenses. So this puts the expenses in line with revenue.
Great. Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-211, award of contract for CDBG improvements to West Beach Avenue project. I know I skipped one, but that's okay, I'll come back. 2011.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2019-210, transfer, God bless. Resolution. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Excuse me. This is $1,000 more than what's on the sheet itself.
Yes, I
Roxanne?
just had adjusted one of the line items, health benefit waiver, after looking at what the actual costs were for the last payroll. It does fluctuate. I just wanted to make sure there was enough in there, so it's just $1,000. So the total is $248,100.
Thank you.
That's good.
Any questions? Calvin? Can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-212, cancellation of real estate taxes. Need a first and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-213, award of contract for consulting engineer. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View,
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-214, award of contract for lifeguard stands and repairs services. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions?
Just a comment. One of the things that Beach Patrol's been doing is moving towards the aluminum lifeguard stands. I think this is good because, one, it's going to cut down on our maintenance costs, and two, I think it's going to cut down on injuries on the Beach Patrol. When the guys are, well, I say guys and girls, are carrying the stands back, there's an opportunity with the heavier stands that they could trip and fall, and sometimes the stands fall on top of them. One, these are lighter, and two, I believe some of them have wheels and they're able to roll them. So for the long-term health of the Beach Patrol, I think it's good, and it's a better move in this direction.
How much do they weigh, really, Vince? Are we worried about wind blowing them down the beach or anything when the storm comes in?
Throw that over to John.
They're pretty stable. When they're sitting out there at night, as far as I know, we've never had any tip over with nobody in it, let alone anybody.
Okay, great. Any other questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Abstain.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-215, authorizing the beach fee office to maintain a change fund for the sale of city beach-related permits and tags.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-216, authorizing a decrease in the change fund for the tax collector. First and second.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Yeah, I was just curious, why, we're reducing it by, like, what, $100? Why?
Well, I guess that would be because of something that bothers me. We had change funds in the tax collector's office. We had 4 change funds. 3 of them are associated with a particular individual, and 1 has no association. And I am very concerned, not that I expect everything, but, you know, we're always supposed to err on the side of caution. I don't like a change fund being kept with nobody responsible for it. So that was $175. And what tax collector had said to me, sometimes they have to make change for maybe construction or another place, and so there's not enough with the 200, the 100 change funds that the girls have. So I've taken away the 1 not associated with anybody, and I've increased, I left $75 in there, and that led us to have to decrease it by 100. I don't like keeping unnecessary cash around.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-217, real estate tax refund. Need a first and second, please.
I'll make that motion.
Seconded. Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-218, authorizing the purchase of fire alarm system for the golf links. First and second, please.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I...
Wait, is there not a system in there now, or does it need a new one?
There is no system in there currently.
Really?
Fire suppression system, but not an alarm system that would go to the monitoring company that we use, and that's what I want to do.
Okay, thank you.
We're not going to have to get a ladder.
No, sir, it's a truss roof and it's single. And they can borrow ladders from me if they need to.
Drive that pickup in there.
You can borrow one of mine. I got a new one.
Oh, I think that was a shot. I think that was a shot.
across the bow.
Right?
Wow.
Incoming. Can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 2019-219, authorizing cancel account balance in the grant fund. First and second, please.
So moved.
Need a second?
Second.
Wake up, guys.
Second.
Can I second it?
No, I second it.
Okay. Any questions? Roxanne, you want to explain?
Again, this is another housekeeping item. There are 3 of these grant balances that have been on the books and dating prior back to 2013. So it's time that, and there's no documentation as to whether they really should be there or not, and there's been no activity, so I've elected to cancel the balances. Municipal Alliance is a little bit different. We've been struggling with Municipal Alliance over the last couple of years. Sometimes they change policies, and then we can't use the funds the way we used them the previous year. So we got kind of, in 2019, we thought we would be able to use it for some of the bigger things that we run, but because they didn't fall within that time period, even though we paid for them, they wouldn't allow us to use the grants. We had to put them in the next year's grant. So we did lose out on the opportunity with that, but that was something new that came up this year. So we're working to try to make better use of those funds and do a different type of budget to use them the way, and to use most of the funds as best as we can. So 2019, it was the 2018, because they're on a fiscal year, that's passed, so then we can no longer have a benefit by those funds. So now we're on the 2019-20 budget, so we need to cancel.
Did we satisfy all the housekeeping details tonight? Then we don't have to have a meeting between now and the 1st?
I'm pretty confident that we don't have to have a meeting. I've tried to be very careful in looking at all the activity in the accounts. We have one more payroll to go, but we do believe we have it covered. So I think this should cover.
A little Christmas present to the council. And you guys over there. Okay, can I have roll call, please?
You?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
DeLucre?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
I see we don't have nothing on.
Anything for the consent list?
No, nothing there.
Nope.
Manager's discussion?
I have nothing, Mayor.
I heard that about you. Did I say that out loud?
On record.
You're up, Dave.
All right, we had an email this week from Acua that there will be no pickup for trash and/or recycling on Christmas or New Year's Day. On those Wednesdays, if your trash and recycling are picked up on Wednesday, they will then be picked up on Thursday, the following day. Thursday pickups will be done on Friday. Friday pickups will be done on Saturday. So just a word to remember, especially if you're Thursday and Friday pickups. And they also said that thanks to the generosity of all their customers, the Acua Connect collected and donated 21,506 pounds of food to the local food banks.
Beautiful.
And I would also like to thank Lynn Sweeney and all the volunteers that helped put smiles on many, many families in Brigantine. You just wouldn't believe the amount of toys in this room on Saturday and Sunday. It just warms your heart to see what people on the island have donated and was distributed to the needy families. It was, it just puts tears in your eyes just to see the joy on these parents when they came to pick their gifts up for their kids. So, Lynn, thank you very, very much from the bottom of many hearts.
Thank you, Karen. It's a group effort, as you know, because you were with me the whole weekend helping me out. So thank you too, Karen.
You're the drive, the force between the drive.
Try.
Yeah, yes.
I told you. No
Thank you,
breaking
Lynn.
on me, Council.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year to everyone.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to wish the residents of Brigantine, the employees of Brigantine, those that are associated with Brigantine that may not live here, a very happy and healthy holiday season, and probably you won't see them before then, but Happy New Year also.
Thank you, Paul. Dennis?
I just want to second those previous sentiments. Well, Merry Christmas and whatever holiday everyone out there celebrates. The best to everybody, and Happy New Year. Let's have a great time with the Polar Bear Plunge. I'm sure maybe Mike will be touching on that a little bit, and wish everyone the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Rick?
Thank you. I will third those sentiments. And I take it, Andy, from your earlier comments that our meeting for the 29th is not going to happen, which means we're going to have to go all the way till January 8th without getting a litigation update from Fred.
Okay.
That's a long stretch to go without hearing from Fred.
I'll make sure we have a 5 o'clock executive session.
Appreciate it. Beyond that, as my colleagues have already expressed, I certainly wish everyone the happiest and most peaceful of holiday seasons, whichever your holiday may be, and defer to my learned colleague, Mr. Reardon, for details on the Polar Bear Plunge.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Rick. Before I get into the Polar Bear Plunge, I just want to commend Lynn again for the excellent job. I don't know if you realize there was over 2,300 toys for Brigantine kids. So, I mean, the whole room here was full, but 2,300 toys wrapped up for kids from Brigantine here. And a part of the bigger picture, which Lynn is also a part of, with Ronnie Powell, they raised, collected 43,000 gifts for Atlantic County children. They got big donations from the casinos, one casino, 10 grand. They got bicycles, it was fabulous. So, thanks again, Lynn, that's phenomenal.
My pleasure, thank you.
Other than that, like everyone else, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone here and, you know, all the residents, and Happy Hanukkah. Polar Bear Plunge, noon on January 1st. Everyone jumps in at noon, but, you know, get there a little early. We have a good costume contest, live music afterwards, phenomenal day, and I know a few of our, Vince jumps in, Rick jumps in, Andy, you're jumping in this year?
I just throw money at
No, okay. But other than that, that's the story on the Polar Bear Plunge. Other than that, I'm just happy to announce that there's inculpable evidence that we've lowered taxes for the last 5 years. And I yield the rest of my time to the gentleman at large, Deputy Mayor Vince. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Mike, how many years was that we lowered taxes? I forget if you don't tell me. First of all, I'd like to wish everybody happy holidays, and actually I want to send a special shout out to Jason Reed and the first and second grade students at our Brigantine Community Schools.
Here, here.
They had their holiday concert today. It was absolutely amazing. I think he does a great job with his music program and really inspires a love for music. And I know he's probably one of my daughter's favorite teachers. So they did a great job today, so I want to recognize them. And also I have some exciting news. We have an update for our community wellness program. I know this is a really successful program that people really like in the community. So the Brigantine CER is going to partner with Wolf Fitness to offer the community wellness program for 1 more year. This program is open to all full and part-time residents of Brigantine who are 60 years of age and older. And the big thing is everybody's been asking is when are the sign-ups? The sign-ups are going to start for the first session. It's going to start to sign up at the community center Saturday, December 21st. So for anybody looking to sign up for the program for the first session, I believe the community center opens at 9 a.m. and then the first session sign-ups are going to be there. This time, to get a little bit of a control on it, we're going to cap it at 122 participants per session. We had originally anticipated about 100 to 110 people per session. The program actually grew beyond its means last year, and we had to freeze it in the last session. We want to make sure that we have a fair chance for everybody and people can be a part of it all the way through. The cost of this is going to be $15 a month. And the sessions are going to run as follows. The first session is going to be January, February, March. The second session is going to be April, May. Third session is going to be September, October. Fourth session is going to be November and December. So we're going to run 4 sessions. And I think something that's really important to note that the mayor actually brought up last time is that the community wellness program is not funded by taxpayer dollars, and it comes from a pool of money that the city was able to raise to help with recreational programs in the city of Brigantine. And I know one of the things that all of our council members here are really proud of is being able to give that money back to the community and spend it on the taxpayers of Brigantine. So I wanted to give people an update. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, thank you, council, for supporting this great program.
Yeah, Vince, just wanted to touch on your remarks regarding Mr. Reed. You also did a great job with the choir at the Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Yes, you did.
So, thank you for drawing our attention to him and the great job he does.
Mr. Reed is one of my former students. I taught him in 3rd grade.
Oh, boy.
I have to own up to it.
Thank you, Vince. Mike, can you write this down, that Fran McKenna is my proxy for going in the water on Polar Bear?
Fran McKenna?
Yeah.
Former Brigantine fireman, Fran McKenna?
Firefighter, EMT,
Okay,
all-around good guy.
all right. All right, I'll remember that.
Yeah. So if there's any interest fee in there, I will take care
All
of
right,
it.
okay. Thank you, Fran.
Thanks for volunteering, Franny. Well, this is my first year as mayor. I think we did. I think we did as a team. We did a great job. We moved the city along, kept it moving into 2020 and beyond. Maybe Tiger wouldn't believe that, but you right there. You get a few things and everything. So this side of the table over here, you guys are great guys. I mean, great organization. Your department heads are great. You know, the men and women under you guys, you do a great job. You know, fire department, police department, public works, outstanding. I couldn't do without you guys. We couldn't do without you guys. Got Roxanne, the toughest CFO in New Jersey.
Toughest.
Yeah, because they're all scared of you, that's why I'm keeping your image up. Right, yeah. Jim Bennett, first year as city manager, and fantastic, and the finest attorney in South Jersey, right here. He's a great guy, and even though he does Pleasantville, but that's okay. Yeah, I think he charges more than Pleasantville.
It's only been 30 years.
Yeah, that's all, yeah. Yeah, sooner or later you break in, yeah. So, thank you very much, and, you know, it's been fun, it's been hectic, it's been, you know, and, you know, I could tell Vince, we have our discussions, and the rest of the council, if you're doing everything right, you just, you know, you don't even have to think about it. Just move on to the next problem or whatever, solution, and we keep on going forward. So, and all the employees in the city of Brigantine, it's, you know, from the guy that digs our ditches to the guys that clean our city hall. It's just, you guys are outstanding. It's just, you know, people are outstanding. It's just a great city to be in. I think it's one of the finest cities on the face of the earth. So, with that...
Can I say one more thing?
No. See, when you go out of turn,
I know,
you get
but-
spanked.
But I would like to just...
Is it about me?
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead.
I think I'm speaking for everybody in the community, and I know we all wish you a happy, healthy New Year.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get,
Hopefully this time next
Everything.
year I have a kidney.
yes, yes. We
And I
all-
don't have a cold anymore.
Yeah, we all, you know, wish you the best.
But, you know, we're working on that very hard, my kids and,
Yes.
you know, everybody, so we'll be fine,
Looking forward to the new year and what it brings.
and I just want to, you know, everybody on this council, including you, Rick, means a lot to me. You guys are, yeah, you guys been there for me. Sometimes we argue, sometimes we, you know, it's just been great. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas here, our people in the city, Happy Hanukkah, and God bless Brigantine, and God bless America. Good night to everybody. We don't have anybody out in the audience, and so we don't have to have anybody to come up, so I need a motion to close.
So moved.
Thank you, Brigantine. See you next year.
That was great.